You're streaming CBS News Bay Area.
Children are dead. There are families that have a deceased child. You cannot put into words the gravity, the tragedy, or the absolute pain of this situation.
Well, developing news from Minneapolis, at least 2 children have been killed, 17 other people injured after a shooting during a Catholic mass to mark the start of the school year. Police say the 2 children who were killed were just 8 and 10 years old, and at least 2 other students are now in critical condition. Police say the gunman stood outside the building and opened fire through the window, aiming at children sitting in the pews. Law enforcement sources tell CBS News the shooter has been identified as 23-year-old Robin Westman from suburban Minneapolis. They say he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The shooting happened at Annunciation Catholic School in South Minneapolis. Reporter Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
Families walked hand in hand with their young children, taking them away from Annunciation Catholic School after a shooting this morning. A heavy police presence is at the South Minneapolis school as the investigation begins into what happened.
2 young children, ages 8 and 10, were killed where they sat in the pews. 17 other people were injured, 14 of them being children.
Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara says the shooting occurred as a mass was in progress with students.
A gunman approached on the outside, on the side of the building, and began firing a rifle through the church windows towards the children sitting in the pews at the mass.
The shooter, a male wearing all black, died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
There are no words that can capture the horror.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry says more needs to be done beyond what's become the usual response to school shootings in America.
And don't just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. It was the first week of school. They were in a church. They should be able to go to school or church in peace without the fear or risk of violence, and their parents should have the same kind of assurance.
Andrew Faust was driving past the school when the attack happened.
I saw a man running up the street the other way, and he was frantically running, like he was running for his life. And so that kind of alerted me that something was wrong. We heard probably about 15 to 20 gunshots in about 30 seconds.
This was just the 3rd day of the school year for Annunciation Catholic School, which goes from pre-K to 8th grade.
Well, this afternoon, we are hearing from a 5th grader at that Catholic school. He described the moments the gunfire rang out and said his friend who got shot saved his life.
We went to the gym, and then the doors locked just to make sure he didn't come. And we waited in the gym for more news, and everyone was okay. Or most people were okay.
Who are your friend, Wes?
My friend got hit in the back.
Did he go to the hospital?
Yeah, he went to the hospital.
What went through your mind when you saw that?
I was super scared for him, but I think now he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get reunited with your parents?
Yeah, my mom was waiting outside of the church when it happened.
Yeah.
And
what was it like seeing her?
I was super happy because, I was scared that I wasn't going to see her because I didn't know what was happening, really. I was just in shock.
Was it behind you where it was happening or in front of you? Just kind of.
It was, right beside me. I was, 2 seats away from the stained glass windows. So they were, the shots were, right next to me.
That's scary.
Yeah.
You went under the pew after that happened?
Yeah. And
Is
then
that what everyone tried to do?
I think I got, gunpowder on my neck.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
When you heard the shots, what went through your head?
I was the first one, I was what is that? I thought it was just something. Then when I heard it again, I just ran under the pew. And then I covered my head. My friend Victor, saved me, though, because he laid on top of me, but he got hit.
Your friend laid on top of you?
Yeah, and he got hit.
Oh, in a statement, Governor Tim Walz says he is praying for the kids and teachers whose first week of school was marred by the horrific act of violence. Police also got reports from neighbors that the door to the church had been barricaded. Here's what they found.
The shooter approached on one side of the church building, and on that side, at least two doors, it appears there had been like a 2x4 placed. So not all of the doors around the building, but on the side where the shooter did fire. And on the outside? On the outside, yes.
Do not think of these as just somebody else's kids. Those families are suffering immense pain right now. Think of this as if it were your own. Every one of us needs to be wrapping our arms around these families, giving them every ounce that we can muster.
Parents and children reunited near the school after the shooting. The chair of emergency medicine at a nearby hospital says at least 10 children are being treated there.
Yeah, we've had quite a bit of effort to stand up a reunification center across the street here at our clinical specialty care building. And so to my knowledge, I believe all or almost all of the families and loved ones have been reunited with patients and know their status.
Meantime, at the nation's capital, the White House lowered its flag to half-staff in honor of the children who were affected by this. President Trump has ordered the same to be done at all public buildings for the rest of the month. Again, the shooter is dead. CBS News has confirmed that the suspect's mother, Mary Grace Westman, has worked as an administrative assistant at that Annunciation School. The school's website says she retired from the Church of the Annunciation in 2021 and has served as a parish secretary. We're also told it appeared the shooter had previously attended the school. We're going to stay on top of all this. We are going to bring you the latest developments as they come in, on air, online, and streaming on the CBS News app.